Okay, so Grant, I want to get you a little update video on your boy Champ, show you what we're doing, kind of talk to you about the plan, what comes next in the training. Mainly what I want to work on next, right here, come on, good, here, sit, is we're kind of going to try to build on some of the obedience you put in the dog. It's pretty obvious to me that you've done a fair amount of heel work with the dog. He understands when as soon as he's got the leash on, I probably better sit down right here on the left side because that's where he goes. I'm using a simple slip lead. I don't know if you use it that way. It kind of works like a choke chain, but will let off a little bit easier, a little quicker, um, and tends to we get a pretty good response with it with most dogs. The thing that we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taking formal obedience that he knows, which I use the word heel, hear, and sit. And I'm going to be pairing them to the e-collar. Today is going to be about getting some more reps with the collar. Champ seems to be a reasonably high pressure dog. He's not a dog that is overly sensitive. So that is good to know. He's not a dog who vocalizes at low levels. He's pretty, like, he seems like he can take it just fine, which is good. But we just need to know where he is. So today we're going to be pairing together the obedience that he knows. And really the major problem, I shouldn't say problem, the major, piece that we need to work on for him right now is fixing the victory lap. Whenever he goes and retrieves something, he's like, yeah, I'll bring it back in a little while, maybe. We need to get him to understand that when I say here, I mean right here, and I mean now. And so that's what we're going to try to work on fixing with the collar. Also, it will help for when he's out and about. Like when we go to air, a lot of times he's like, yeah, I'll get over there in a minute. The e-collar is the answer to that. And then the big application for the future is this, of course, is a major part of his for hunt testing. We need the dog to come here with the bird, which is great, not only at a test, but also in the field. And probably a good idea to be able to control him. So if you got him in the upland field and you got your Brittany's on birds, you know, you can get him to sit or come to you before he accidentally or goes in and busts the bird, so you can make sure everybody's ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little bit of heel, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply e-collar every time you see me stick my hand out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be applying e-collar pressure every time I say the word sit and every time I say the word here. I'm also probably going to add a little bit of whistle today. Whistle is always our friend. So let's get going here. Heel. Here. 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 Good. Sit. Good. Heel. Good. Good. He's a little higher on the collar than most dogs. We're on. Most dogs work on a 2. He's on a 4, and he doesn't seem to be complaining. Heel. 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 Good. Good. Here. Heel. Good. Heel. Boy. Here. I'm going to square that up a little bit. Good. Good. He is quite the lover, so he certainly doesn't mind when we take a break for a minute. Do some ear rubs. He's got a little scratch on the side of his face. I'm going to tell you, around the kennel, um, Champ is no wimp. He doesn't start anything. He's not starting a fight, but he definitely tries to dominate, especially the females. And we've got some girls that are due to come into heat, so that may be part of it. But he's pretty alpha. He's certainly not he's not the submissive one hiding in the corner. Um, he's not starting any fights, but just he's no coward. He's got a backbone. Heel. What? Good. Good heel. Good boy. Good dog. Good. That was a good one. Good. Heel. And now we're going to do a here command. Here. Good. Good boy. Good. Heel. Good. Good boy. Good. Attaboy. Come on. Come on. We're getting a little bit pouty here. That's okay. Putting some pressure on him. Good. Good boy. So all in all, I'm really happy with Champ. Like I said, I think he's talented. I think he's got plenty of dog. So we're just gonna work on some more basics here. In our next video, I'll show you how we go through how I do force fetch, or how we start the force fetch process. His obedience and his e-collar work, I think, is fine. If I let him off lead here, good boy. All right, all done, all done. Good boy. Good. We lighten up a little bit. But anyway, in the next video, I'll show you how we start that. Here. Good. Good. But obedience is coming along really well. Ooh, do we know sit, stay? Does he know this? Sit. Oh. You probably taught him, worked with that, didn't you? Good. Here. Good boy. Heel. Good. So anyway, e-collar conditioning is going quite well. I'm happy with Champ here. You got a nice dog.